Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Starfleet Academy as we continue with our academic career. So last time, Robin had a little bit of a breakdown, but I think we helped him through it. And his and Corin's scores have slowly been improving. We can see our score has improved, and Stark's above 89% now. So he's improved slightly too. Unfortunately, Colony was attacked with Bicea's family on it. So she's got some grief and stuff to work through right now, so her scores aren't too great. But hopefully we'll be able to help her work through it. And I guess with that, let's head on to the mission.
Welcome, cadets. We're conducting an experiment in the Alpha-Herculae system, using charged tachyon particles to increase the efficiency of a conventional warp drive. We set up the USS Hawking, an Oberth-class vessel, to perform the experiment, and we will need you to observe at close range and perform data analysis. That is all. Good luck.
Captain's log, stardate 3173.4. We're traveling to the Alpha-Herculae system to observe an engineering experiment that is being conducted aboard the USS Hawking. Everything appears routine.
Course laid in, Captain.
It appears routine, but we know how that goes, so if you would please set us to condition yellow. Watch those shields pop up. As far as damage control, we're going to use a little metagaming here. This is a combat space sim, not a not a diplomacy simulator, not a science simulator, unfortunately, but hey, that's what sells. So we're going to increase some power to our shields, and let's look up... Oops. We can look up the Alpha-Herculae system. Star system near the Klingon-Romulan border with no inhabited worlds. First surveyed in 2230 by the USS Gloucester, however you say that English name. System was awarded to the Federation in the Organian Peace Treaty. And we can see we are playing as the Tempest again. So Miss Axon, if you would please warp us to Alpha-Herculae.
Entering Alpha-Herculae system.
The experiment will begin when we get close to the USS Hawking.
Very well, Sturk, scan the Hawking.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Bicea, hail the Hawking.
Captain, the Hawking is currently unmanned.
Alright, let's head in. 60% impulse power.
We are now in range. The experiment can begin. Initial tachyon burst. Dispersion at 10 million tachyons per cubic meter. 20 million. 30 million.
Alert, all hands battle station. X in full impulse. Corin, target the Klingons. Bicea, open the channel.
Hailing frequency open.
The Klingon Empire will not permit you to create another Project Genesis. We have the right to defend ourselves. Leave the system now, or be destroyed.
The coward didn't even give us a chance to respond.
Alright, bring us down 70% impulse. Increase power to the phasers. Because that might be our best chance at hitting them for a while. Yeah. Dial the impulse back just a bit. Try to stay clear of the Hawking. There they are.
Lower shields have been hit. Forward shields have been hit. Lower shields down to 50%.
Oh, aren't they a little... Oh. Oh, I didn't want to fire both torpedoes, but that's okay.
Forward shields repaired.
Alright, full impulse. Let's chase after him. Ooh. Alright, they're starting to double back, it looks like. Maybe? Whoop. Alright, Corin scoring us some hits again. Alright, dial back. Whew. That's gotta hurt. Oh, we gotta be closer if we want these.
Shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crew.
What happened back there?
The disruption split the ship into 2 parts, Captain. We must get the other Tempest back here and use the Tachyon device to reunite ourselves. The Tachyon burst has weakened our structural integrity. Unless we're reunited, both ships will be destroyed.
Captain, the other Tempest warped to the Dante system. But why?
I think I can guess. 6 years ago, my Uncle Alan was killed in a skirmish with the Klingons in that system.
I'm sorry, David.
Uncle Alan died commanding the USS Essex. He'd always come back every year or two and tell me stories and give me stuff that he picked up in all the systems he went to. I guess he's one of the reasons I'm going into Starfleet. When he died, I was mad. I was mad enough to kill. And when Dante was awarded to the Klingons, I got even madder. Now I've gotten over it, but...
You still have those emotions in your subconscious, Captain. And the commander of the duplicate ship may be driven by your subconscious.
Course laid in, Captain.
Alright, bring us 30% impulse. Looks like our ventral shields are down. So, Brady, why don't we give those... Oh, you got them online? Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep things as they are now. Let's see. Let's pump a little bit of power into the photons. Not too much, though. I still don't know if that affects the reload time, which I think is what it should affect, or the actual destructive power of the photons. But, okay, a hull is at 100%, but I think we can assume, since we got split in half, we're at closer to 50%. Let's drop phaser power a little bit. Drop the 20% impulse. What was I waiting to get repaired? Shields, that's right. Always shields. Looks like they're almost there. Let's read up on the Dante system. A system within the Klingon neutral zone. Though originally a human colony, the only Class M world, Dante II, was awarded to the Klingons in 2285 under the terms of the Organian Peace Treaty. Now called Hesna, Dante II currently has a small Klingon colony. USS Essex, Miranda-class vessel commissioned in 2278 and constructed at the San Francisco shipyards, Earth. Destroyed with all hands at Dante II in 2283. Its captain was Alan Forrester. Its registry number was NCC 1727. Alright, so I think we are ready to warp in. One quick note before we go is that, one, they don't, there's only one texture for each ship in this game, and by that I mean there's no variations for ship name or registry numbers, so every Miranda you see in this game is the USS Reliant. You can see it in the cutscene, you can see it if you go into the, oh, you can target, there's a button for just targeting planets, okay. I forget what the control was to go, into the third-person camera, but if you go there, you can see, you know, every Miranda, USS Reliant, NCC 1864, I believe. Every Constitution class, USS Enterprise, NCC 1701A. Every Excelsior class, USS Excelsior, NX 2000. You know, just stuff like that. The Grissom, or the Hawking, USS Hawking, since that's Oberth class, I would assume that's the USS Grissom, but I don't know that registry code off the top of my head, and I couldn't glance it in the cutscene. So that's just a fun little fact. Also, there's a sound effect after the Klingon disruptors hit the Hawking. Kind of sounds like an energy beam cutting through something. That sound effect, I believe, reappears in other games, because for whatever reason it sounds very familiar to me. I don't know if it's reappears as like a beam weapon in Starfleet Command, or if it makes its reappearance in the Activision games, but either way, it sounds so familiar that I would bet that it's reused in further games. But without further ado, let's go stop ourselves.
Entering the Dante system.
Alright,
The Tempest is heading towards Dante 2.
let's pump up shields a bit more now that we don't need the warp drive. Corin, target their photons. Up, out of range. I guess. I tried to spin around because I didn't want to hit the Dante system.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Alright, come on. There we go. Target those photons. That's most of our offensive power, so Bicea, hail the Tempest.
Hiya, Davy. How you doing? Look, you imposter, I order you to surrender immediately. We don't have much time. We've got to get back to Alpha-Herculae and get ourselves back together.
Oh, sorry, Davy, but I don't care about you or my own survival. There's something I have to do, and I'll either do it or I'll die. Isn't that what Starfleet's all about? The success of the mission? By the way, Amanda, if he hasn't told you that you're incredibly attractive, then I will. That's all. Bye, Davy.
Alright, full impulse. Let's kind of catch up with them, because I want to alpha strike those photons if we can get the chance. He's outrunning us. Can we get more power into the impulse engines? Fire!
Forward shields down to 50%.
Okay, we knocked their dorsal shields out. Alright, switch to disabling phasers.
Captain, you're descending too far into this planet.
The object is too fast to tractor, Captain.
Reports of casualties on decks 3 through 9, sir.
Alright, pull us out. I think the AI is immune to, target their impulse engines next.
Starboard shields have been hit.
Alright, they still got phasers.
Starboard shields down to 50%. Upper shields down to 50%.
Alright, but that's all they got, so. Alright, keep with them. Alright, fire one torpedo. Try to break through those shields.
Outside shields repaired.
Stay with them.
Captain, we are descending too...
We have a hull breach, Captain.
Oh, come on. He's immune to the fucking gravity well. Full impulse out of here.
Upper shields repaired.
We can't afford to take the beating.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Lower shields are critical, sir.
There we go.
Forward
We
shields
should be out of
repaired.
range now.
Starboard shields repaired.
I
Lower
can't.
shields online.
But he's chasing us, so that gives us the initiative here. Oh god, what is our haul down to? I was hoping to scan us, but okay. Alright, bring us to half impulse, or 60% I guess this is. Alright. Launch a probe. There we go. What I want to do is use the probe as a relay to get targeting information. So as soon as they come in range, I think we're going to target those phasers next.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
I hope it works that way. I guess we'll see. He's still closing? Nope. Alright. I guess we're doing this the hard way then. Look, we took so long, the music stopped. Alright, come on, give me weapons targeting.
Forward shields have been hit. Port side shields have been hit. Lower shields have been hit. Lower
Shit,
shields
he got
are
his
critical,
torpedoes
sir.
back online.
Life support has been hit. Lower engines have been hit.
Oh, fuck.
Upper shields are at critical, sir. That shield system is damaged,
I forgot he gets the same...
Heavy casualties on
How
all
did that
decks,
hit us?
Captain.
I dodged. Oh, evasive maneuvers. Alright.
Upper shields
Looks
online.
like we took out their warp engines and their roll bar. Scan the
There is
ship.
nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Dirk. Their warp is disabled. Impulse is online. Hull integrity is critically low. But everything else seems to
Port
be...
side shields repaired.
Switch to yellow
We
alert.
can't move an object that large with our tractor beams, Captain. The object is too fast to tractor, Captain.
Red alert. Corin, target their impulse engines. Little bastards trying to run away. Alright.
Lower shields repaired.
We don't dare use our torpedoes. Any bleed through could kill them instantly. Alright.
Upper shields repaired.
Tractor beams are not available, Captain.
Yellow alert. We have a lot of damage. We still have both warp missiles, thank God. Bicea hailed them.
No response, Captain.
Alright, well, I guess we'll just sit here. I assume they have shields up.
Phasers are operational again, Captain.
66% repairing. Man, what a sad little ship. But yeah, I think
Life support system online.
we can't quite see it. I'm not going to get in closer, but goddamn, he really gave us what for, didn't he? We don't need impulse repairs. We don't need... we'll leave shield up. Warp repairs, those were damage. Phasers and photons,
The
I'm not
matter-antimatter balance is stable again, Captain.
as
You can
interested
go to
in.
warp at any time.
Oh, is he? Red alert. Get back here, you little fuckhead. Yeah, that's right. Dirk, what's their impulse engine at? Their hull is at 51%. Impulse engines are offline, warp disabled. Looks like everything else is disabled.
We've completed repairs on the tractor beam, sir.
Alright, put a few extra bursts into their impulse engines. Alright, approach 10% impulse engage tractor beam.
We have the Tempest in our tractors, Captain. Course laid in, Captain.
Stand down, yellow alert. Miss Axon, if you would please warp us back to Alpha-Herculae.
Entering Alpha-Herculae system.
Alright, 20% impulse, bring us within range of the Hawking.
Starting the Tachyon pulse procedure.
Well, let's hope this works. I've had enough of a split personality as it is.
Reconstitution complete. Our structural integrity is now normal.
Wasn't that recombining process just a little too easy, Mr. Sturrock?
It's only a simulation, Jeff.
I think I need to have a long talk with Chekhov about this one.
Course laid in, Captain.
Alright, is the Hawking
Captain,
still
the Hawking
unmanned?
is currently unmanned.
As I suspected.
There is nothing unusual to report,
Alright,
Captain.
stand down. Green alert, all stations. This accident warp us back to Starbase 22. Whew, that was a hell of a mission. Whoa, problems with the warp engine there? That was not a smooth transition. Alright, Bicea, beautiful. Let's hail Starbase.
Hailing frequency open.
Mission accomplished, Starfleet. Permission to speak freely, sir.
Go ahead, Mr. Forrester.
Why did you take things that were personal and use it against me?
Because, Mr. Forrester, we're trying to prepare you for what's out there. The unknown. There are things in space that will do everything they can to turn you into an emotional cripple. And if we have to tear open all wounds and rub a little salt in, we'll do it.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, son. You did well. Just remember, we can't prepare you for everything. But we can certainly try. Dismissed.
Alright, so Chekhov's reasoning makes sense. We've certainly seen worse in the actual TV series. So let's see what crew problems we're dealing with today. Let's see. No immediate performance changes.
Starfleet finally struck back. The Klingons have gone too far this time. Those marauding,
What's going on?
uncivilized...
The USS Sentinel just fought a couple birds of prey in the neutral zone.
The engagement ended inconclusively, with no ships destroyed and no loss of life.
He wants to start a fight.
The captain of the Sentinel showed the Federation how a true Starfleet captain acts.
Ooh. Which one? I do kind of want to be sassy to Malon because he's just an asshole. But I feel like there'll be you know what? Yeah, let's fucking call him out on his bullshit.
Hey, Malon. Since when are you the authority on captains, cadet?
What's the matter, Forrester? Are you afraid that you actually might have to fight someday?
Are you afraid your facts won't support your story?
Leave him be, David. I can't believe you're supporting him. He's making sense.
You're wrong.
No, you're wrong. You're the one who... I liked the other David Forrester better.
What are you gonna do?
Trouble with the crew, Forrester?
Listen, you handle your crew. I'll handle mine. Come on.
We need a captain like Kirk to avenge Bicea.
Cadet's log. I asked Captain Sulu about Malon's Vanguard speeches today. He said that Starfleet follows the policy of IDIC, infinite diversity in infinite combinations. This means we have to respect Malon's beliefs even if we disagree with them. I've got to admit, it's hard to respect a belief that doesn't respect the rights of others. But I'll try to do my best for the command staff and for Starfleet.
The Federation Council President formally apologized to the Klingon High Council over the aggressive actions by the USS Sentinel. What? The Klingons concede that the discharge of weapons was based on a misunderstanding.
Oh, I don't believe it. They sold us out.
Face it, Malon, you're wrong.
But the Federation apologized to butchers.
Sit down.
I'm not gonna sit down. It's the Federation's future that's at stake here. I can't watch this.
He is way out of line.
Lofty words for someone who refuses to get involved.
I'm worried about her.
Me too.
Andorians are different, David. Their ways with dealing with grief have nothing to do with being calm. This Ice Queen act is bizarre.
Yeah, it's unnerving to see her so controlled.
David, it's affecting the team's performance.
How do I get her scores back up?
I don't know. It looked like she did much better in the last mission. What happened before that?
I don't know. Thanks, Jeff. I'll think about it.
Sure.
Didn't quite like all those options. Like that one, it's a choice between what was it like? How do I get her scores back up to like? Why do you care so much, or something like that? It's like no, there should be a third option here because I care about more than just her scores. But all right, so she's still stable. Oh, Corin's up in the 80s again. Good job, Corin. Making a comeback. Hopefully we'll be landing more of those phaser and torpedo hits then. Otherwise, our score's unchanged. Brady, we might still need to work on Brady a little bit. But otherwise, I think I'm happy with where our crew is at. So I can't wait to see what the next mission is. And until then, thank you all for watching and stay tuned for next time and stay safe out there. And we'll see you then.